Shut the fuck up. Ducks cannot fly, dude.
What?
Ducks?
Yeah.
Ducks fly.
Yeah.
I'm here to get my dick wet.
No. No.
I've erected a lot of wood.
It's recorded. All right, we got it. All right.
Shit, cut that. Over. That's all we wanted. We got it, right?
I edit, so it's fine. We'll see if that makes a cut.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
So back to the question.
I'll just shut the fuck up now.
You'd rather taste your asshole every time you wipe your ass?
Do you put your finger?
Wait,
do you put your finger?
Yeah, you don't use toilet paper?
Welcome back to the Rise of Basic Men. We're back, baby. We're back.
We're motherfucking back.
My name is Chris, and I'm joined, as always, with my fellow co-hosts, Joey and David. We are so excited to be back. How you guys feeling?
Pretty excited.
You sound
about
very
being back.
No, this is fucking awesome. I'm so excited. God.
I mean, it's been what? Well, we've been working behind the scenes on this stuff, so we got a bunch of surprises for you guys throughout the episode. Some sneak peeks, some hints, some behind the scenes secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not secrets.
I'm excited. I'm excited to know about those.
I think a lot of people actually know about this stuff already, but it's fine. Nobody else does.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man, we've been working hard this whole time off and you know, also enjoying times with our families and stuff like that. But before we get into all this, we do this every time.
We do.
We are right now drinking some Old Forester Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Let's take a sip, boys.
All righty. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Season 2.
Season 2.
Episode 1.
Episode uno.
That's smooth. You know what a baby's bottom feels like?
No.
I don't go around touching baby bottom.
Good, because that was a trick question. That's a smooth whiskey, though.
Okay. Obviously, Joey knows what
also-
baby's bottom feels like.
It's also super affordable.
Yeah, how much was it?
And the well at a lot of places.
It was $25.
Oh my God.
Yeah, for $7.50. It's a really good taste. Real easy to get if you're on a low budget like some of us are here. Anyways,
We'll just breeze past that real quick.
just run right through that.
Moving on.
Moving on. But we are back. We are excited. We have a new studio that we'll get into here in a little bit. But I kind of let's kind of give the listeners a little bit on what we kind of went through the last couple months. You know, not went through, but what have we been up to aside from, you know, building up the studio and trying to get some good content for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, at least on my end, it was more just family and friends and focused on work a little bit. It was during the holidays that we took a break. And, you know, during that time, it was really good. Doing the podcast, I feel like, you know, for anyone that wants to jump into something like this, it's a full-time job. You know, like you got your own work going on. You got to make time for your friends and family as well, too. But you got to make time for planning, right? Mm-hmm. Recording, editing, just brainstorming. You got social media. So it's a weekly, daily event. And I think it was really good to take a step back and reminisce on what we went through, the ups, the downs, what did we learn from, what are we going to do for season 2. But for the most part, I think during this break on my part, it was just good to take a step back.
Yeah, get a little reset, right?
Yeah.
Take a little pressure off.
Yeah, for sure. David, what about you? What you get up to?
I mean, I'm kind of right there with Joey. I mean, training is still kind of going half full force, but you know, we've got our eyes on a 50-mile race, hopefully in maybe about 3 or 4 months, and then
there you go.
Kind of working towards that goal. But you know, some shit happened. It's kind of why we got pushed back a little bit. I had some things in my life that kind of sucked, and then everything's kind of leveled back out a little bit now. We're good to go. We're good to move forward. So I'm excited about this season. I can't wait to see where this goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about you?
For me, you know, well, got bad news for you guys.
Oh fuck.
the diet didn't really follow with me, unfortunately. I mean, I didn't really gain that much weight, but didn't really lose any. I mean, holidays were tough, and moving into a new place. I live way the hell up in we call it South Dallas, but it's Hutto, from
North Waco.
South Waco. But basically I moved about 45 minutes north from here, and it was hard for me to kind of get back into that same mindset, which I am now back on it. I got my meal prepping going. I'm walking every day. I've walked every day this week. So I'm getting back on the horse. It's a matter of the podcast keeping me right. So we got to do this forever now, guys. Okay.
Okay. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Curious though, from this, and we've talked about this before, but curious on your take here is, what was it? It was almost a year ago. So it's been like 9 months since that first deal.
June was.
June?
Yeah. So coming up on it. Yeah.
So yeah, almost a year.
And it's March right now for people.
It was a whole year deal of Chris to lose 100 pounds, right? What was a positive? What were some negatives over that deal in general? And then maybe what are some things that you dealt with?
Well, the 100-pound goal is a huge goal, right? But in your mind, you're sitting there thinking, okay, a whole year. It's been done before. I see all these videos and things like that. I can do that. But when you have that in your mind, the little things, this burger that I have today, I have an entire year, or I have 10 months, I have 9 months. This burger isn't going to do anything to derail me. But you do that so many times, that's when you get derailed, and it gets really, really, really easy to get derailed that way.
Was the hard part like the weekends or the weekday after work? What was one of the hardest parts of the week for you?
For me, it was the motivation just to get out of the house. Honestly, a lot of times, like I said, being up there, all solo dolo up in north, self-inflicted. I know, self-inflicted, but being up there, just kind of like get off of work, all day working. I just want to sit down, and I tell myself, sit down for like 30 minutes, and then I'll get up and do something. 30 minutes turns into an hour. You get up to go pee. Screw that. I'm going to sit down. I'm in the middle of this episode. I'm going to keep going. Next thing you know, it's 10 o'clock and you're like, shit, I got to go to bed because I got to wake up at 5:30 to go to work tomorrow. So you just kind of get in that same everyday motion, and that kind of, excuse me, that kind of, you get comfortable in that. Right. Sure. You're like,
we get sucked into it.
You get sucked into it. But also what it does is it makes that getting out and go walking or getting out and doing anything seem even more daunting, because you're sunk into the couch. You're just like, but I'm comfy here. This is nice.
I don't know
I'm warm.
I don't know if you run into this, Chris, but me, like
right now, I'm not running into anything, but okay.
Well, but sometimes
stumbling occasionally into things.
No, sometimes I'll look at myself and be like, "Oh, you look good. I feel good."
Yeah, I don't run into that.
And then, okay,
I know what you're talking about.
And then you go, "I'm actually gonna, eat this fast food, or I'm gonna eat this dinner, right? That I know is really tasty, right? Or I break the fast, or I break the diet." And you think this won't do anything. Is that something that you did plenty of times?
Yeah, 100%. And it's one of those things, you trick yourself, right? Like your brain tells you, like I said, you're not gonna, this isn't gonna hurt anything or anything like that. Yeah. You trick your brain into that, and then immediately after you eat that, you feel like shit, and you're just like, why the hell did I do that to myself?
That's what they call post-nut clarity.
Yeah, well.
Is it kind of like that?
No comment.
You know what I'm talking
about? But but that's kind of what it does, right? You trick yourself. And I've even had it, and I think I've said it before in one of the old episodes, was like, I'm like, no, you're not going to go do it. You're not going to go do it as you're like driving into the drive-thru. You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck am I doing this? Yeah, I'll get a number 2, cheese and ketchup only. Yeah, let's do a large.
Like, fuck it. Yeah. 17 cents more. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's like it's losing this much weight, or just losing weight in general, is 1,000% a mind mind over matter. It's a mind game, right?
It's all a mind game.
That's all it is, man. And I've had a weak mind over the last couple months. So,
well, I think
work on that.
Repeat what we talked about, but I think that's where we went wrong is doing such a large, goal, long term goal,
setting smaller.
You got to trick yourself into getting these quick wins, right? And be like, yes, I can do this. Yes, this is fun. It shouldn't be a bad thing, to go and walk. You need to find the fun in that and the motivation. And I think that's where, cause it'd be difficult. Like I thought about myself, like, could I do something like that? I'd accept it, yeah, let's do it. And we got really into it, but I think it'd be very difficult to stay the course over a full year. If I wasn't making that decision myself to be like, yes.
Yeah, for sure. And so now we know.
Yeah, and I mean, I've got the same thing. Like when I do training for these long races, 50 miles is a different beast than 50K. It's an extra almost 20 miles. And the training goes from 3 to 4 months to 6 to 7 months, and you've got to be focused throughout that entire time, which I'm clearly struggling with occasionally. And you just kind of go like, oh, okay, I can skip this weekend's long run, but then that happens 2 weeks in a row, and then you're way behind on like what you're trying to get to, and you're trying to force double runs during the week where you'll do 10 in the morning, 5 at night. Just trying to get your mileage up, so you're kind of getting the same feel as a long run, but with the time allotted, basically. Yeah,
if you have these long-term goals, like you should have a long-term goal, absolutely. But I think now the move is to get the month-long or week, 2 week long kind of goals. And I think we're going to have an episode later on down the line kind of going over that. We're going to have somebody who's lost a ton of weight come on with us in the future. We're working on scheduling and stuff like that right now, and we'll get into future episodes here in a little bit. But we'll get into that kind of stuff, and we'll work out something that'll work out best for me because I don't care about you guys, I care about me.
Well, that being said,
clearly,
what are you doing right now? You said you have meals being set up and things like that.
Yeah.
Are you invested right now, or is it kind of just like stepping in a little bit?
No. I'm fully, I'm trying to eat real food. That's why I haven't eaten today because, I worked all day and then came straight here from.
You haven't eaten, you're drinking whiskey?
Well,
Party Chris is about ready to freaking join us.
Let's go. Whiskey Chris is coming, right? I don't know if it's as good as Whiskey David, but we'll find out. But
let's not.
But I'm meal prepping. I bought a ton of meats and chicken, pork, and that kind of stuff. And I've been. This is gonna sound dumb, but looking at like TikTok videos and getting ideas for something other than just grilled chicken, or not grilled chicken, but like baked chicken and things like that. Something to make it fun.
So China is gathering data on how you're looking to eat healthy. Is that how?
I think China has all my data. They can have it. I mean, there's not. You ain't gonna get much.
Pornhub. Chicken dinner recipes. Pornhub.
I think Chris is a YouPorn guy.
Oh, dude, it's X videos all day, baby.
X videos? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, so that was kind of my off time. Spent a lot of time with family and hung out with friends as best as I could. Just really kind of settling in my new spot up north and settling in with work, because work has been, I work in a certain company where I'm growing and my footprint at work is huge right now. So
that's
just
awesome.
Dealing with all that. And I found a lady friend for a little bit there, that just ended, but, on to the next one,
Why did it end?
Well,
can you talk about it?
I was like, do we want to put that out there?
But she was a divorcee from, fairly recently. It was about maybe 10 to 12 months ago, somewhere around there. And she just wasn't ready for a relationship, which is fine.
That sucks.
It sucks because we were having a really good time and things like that. But, it's one of those things where she's like, well, we can be friends and that kind of thing. But I'm like, you know, I'm at 37. I'm not here to make friends. I have tons of friends already. Like, you're a really great person.
I'm here to get my dick wet.
No, no. I was there because we had a really good emotional connection, Joey. But it just didn't work out, you know, and that happens in dating. So, you know, it is what it is. But
shit
move
happens.
on to the next one.
That sucks, though, man.
Yeah, it does.
She was cool.
Yeah, she was really cool. But we'll see. Hey, who knows? Maybe she works her stuff out, and a year from now, she says what's up.
Says I do.
No.
1 year from now, we're like, fuck, man, it's to the day.
Damn.
But yeah, so that was my time off. I mean, again, it was very restful also. Like you said, it is a grind to do these shows, and it's a labor of love. We love doing it, but needed some time with the family. You know, we were kind of putting stuff off to the side.
I like to iterate. The shows themselves are fun to do.
Yeah.
It's all the behind the scenes work that's kind of a grind.
Yep, it's preparation.
Like this hour, 20 minutes, this is the best.
Yep.
This is the best thing ever.
But also, too, like the first time you do something like we did there, I mean, you want it to be really good and you're learning each time.
Mm-hmm.
Our first episode, we were so nervous doing this. And like, how do we do this? Oh my gosh. We had bullet point, like, oh, we're going to do it this way. And by the last episode, it was kind of clockwork a little bit.
Yeah, we got into our groove. And man, have you guys listened to that first episode?
No.
Oh, fuck no.
By the way,
I listened to each episode one time, and that's my Passover.
which we want to thank everyone for listening
Yes.
along the way. Okay. It's just one of those things of hearing your own voice. You know, again, while you're here, it's a good time, but listening back, it's weird.
Especially a couple of those episodes where you're like, oh, fuck, I don't remember that part.
I said that.
But no, what I'm saying is from that episode, even to where we're talking now, or you know, the most recent one that we put out, huge difference. And we definitely appreciate everybody who's listened and stuck through listening to us the entire time. We've gotten plenty of messages on social media, even our personal phones. When the hell are you guys getting back together? I need my RBM.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
It's been a thing.
I got called on, what was that, last Thursday I texted you guys, and I got accosted by one of my coworkers who's like, two things, X, Y, and Z for a job that we're doing. And, dude, I'm out of content, man. When are you going to release? And I was like, dude, we are recording in like 2 days. Give me just a little bit and you're going to get some new stuff.
Yeah.
So the new stuff it's getting ready to roll out. By the time you guys hear this, we're going to be 4 deep in the bag and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, that happens same
That
with me.
sounded
I've had
weird.
coworkers, friends, and it's a wake up call. It's like, yes, all right, let's do this. All right, we spend
100%.
enough time. Let's do it.
People like what we do, and we really appreciate that. So let's kind of move on here. Let's talk about some of the changes that we made here in the studio.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the original studio was, we just kind of had a room, right? It was a room, and we had a nice table.
Fairly large.
that David made.
That David Shotley made, but
Shotley.
Shotley.
What is that?
Shottedly.
Shottedly?
Shottedly.
Sure.
Okay, Bert.
Oh, I thought it was like a nickname. Shotley.
Shotley.
Well, I mean,
Nightmare.
Yeah, David
we're
Shotley.
literally taking shots off it, but no, not off it. That's gross.
Yeah, ew.
Anyways,
Speaking of shots,
speaking of shots, let's clink it up.
cheers, guys.
Oh, Old Forester.
But yeah, another reason that we took this big break was to spruce up the joint, right? We wanted to make this place look nice because we're eventually getting into video and getting into that side of things, doing clips.
Shh, don't tell him that yet.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
But seriously,
But you know, we it's beautiful now. I mean, we have these great sound dampening things on the wall that look really cool when they stay up. And
oh god, it has
Yeah.
been a nightmare for
We put this wall up 17 times, and by we, I mean Joey's done it probably 16 of those.
Yeah, it's been unreal. So you know, we ordered. It's a big room, so we had to make it small.
Yeah, close it off.
And so what we did, David, he's a beautiful artist when it comes to wood. Do you love wood?
I mean,
You love touching wood, working with wood.
Yeah, I like
like the
taking
smell
wood
of
and
wood?
doing things with wood.
he really knows how to erect wood.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
in
I'm
a
pretty good.
certain way.
I'm pretty good at it. Like I've erected a lot of wood.
It's recorded. All right, we got it. All right.
Shit, podcast's over. That's all we wanted. We got it. Right?
I edit, so it's fine. We'll see if that makes a cut.
Yeah. But no, David made these frames. Chris found these red velvet curtains. So it's these big frames that really isolate or make the room a little bit smaller, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're shut off about probably 5 feet over here and about 9 feet over there. So we cut the room kind of in half the area.
And then we got these sound absorption foam 12 by 12 pieces with sticky, quote unquote, I'm doing air quotes, sticky stuff in the back. And me and David spent about 8 hours doing this while Chris picked his ass in the corner he sat in the chair drinking. He's like, that's good.
Hey, guys, one of the corners falling. It's coming down.
I'm a manager.
Thanks, Uncle Chris.
He's a PM. He's a project manager. I get it. Yeah. But it really looks like a studio right now. And not only that, we have 1, 2, 3 cameras, video cameras.
4.
And
one of them's not pulled out right now.
One of them's not pulled out. And so, like David said, our next move here, we're going to get into video clips. We really want to expand our reach to different listeners. And,
good job, David. Good job saying that, David.
What?
What'd you say?
I don't know. I missed it.
Oh, no. I was saying I said that, but
oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Chris, thanks to Chris for saying that, but no, it officially looks like a studio. So I guess back to our topics of like when we first started this and what we learned and what we gone through, looking at from day one, when we first set up this table that David made, we got our equipment. I remember when we first met at David's house, I had my spreadsheets, and we were going through music and names and, the whole origin of our story. It's really beautiful to kind of look back on and see where we're at right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's real beautiful. We'll of course, like we said, we're getting into video so you guys will see it, but we'll definitely post some on Instagram and things like that. I'm sure probably even before this episode comes out, but
yeah, I will get back to social media, and do that. But yeah, it's just, I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, for sure. Then, it's definitely, it feels like a different space here. It feels a lot more comfy. Cause before we were just in a big room, kind of echoey. So the sound was kind of off a little bit. We have this brand new, picture on the wall that David found at a swap meet or something.
What was that? Blue Genie Christmas?
I don't know. Why are you looking at me like I know?
Blue Genie Christmas Bazaar, I think is what it was.
It's a bazaar, okay.
And it was just, an artist there. And it was a spaceman walking through a field. And it was like, all right, well, I guess I'm spending money today. Let's fucking go.
As you know, our main mascot here with the Rise of Basic Men has been astronauts. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, is that a painting or a picture? What would you call that?
It's a print, a low run print, I believe. Let me hold on.
Anyways, it's beautiful and it really goes well with our aesthetic. And
what's it say? Is there like
it's autograph and?
No, it's just a print by Jake Breyer called Outer Worlds 2.
Love it.
Good job, Jake Breyer.
Jake Breyer.
But yeah, so it definitely on theme and it feels really cozy in here. And yeah, we're excited to let everybody see our new space.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, let's do this. Now that we're up to date, all right, bringing everyone up to speed here on what's going on, we wanted to bring you in a little bit about us. I wanted to learn, we all wanted to learn a little bit about everyone else here, okay? I think I know Chris. I think I know David.
You think you do?
I think I do. But what we're going to run into right now, we're going to ask each other a little bit of questions. Okay? The would you rathers.
Oh, joy.
Fuck.
Would you rather? How do you guys want to do this? Do you want me to ask a question first?
Yeah, you go first and then I'll ask one.
We're just going to rotate. Let's all each come up with one and see where this takes us.
Okay. I'm down for that. I got one in the back of my head, though.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay. Would you rather have every movie you watch slowly turn into Shrek halfway through, or have every song you listen to slowly morph into All Star by Smash Mouth?
Hey now.
You're a rock star. I'm gonna play.
I mean, that's a good song, and I love Shrek. I mean, this is kind of a tough one, to be honest with you.
I know, but what do you like more? Do you prefer your music or do you prefer your movies? What do you want to not be interrupted by Shrek or Smash Mouth?
That's a good way to put it. I mean, we've talked about it before. I love my movies and I love my TV shows.
Does the music though? I know I asked this question, but do you think the music in the movies?
Ooh, does that happen?
Does that happen in the movies?
That would fucking suck.
That would ruin V for Vendetta.
Schindler's List.
Yeah, like you're watching Oppenheimer and like the climax of it, and you're like,
Hey now,
You're an all-star. Hey now, get your game on, go play.
oh God, I don't know, man. Because if that's the case, then you're screwed always around. You know what I mean?
So I guess that can't be the case. So I guess
we'll say that's not the case.
Okay.
It's either movies do this or music separately.
Then I would have to say music going into All-Star. That's because I like my movies. I gotta, you can't watch Shrek 1,000 million times your entire life. I mean, you can. I've watched it plenty of times, but I think, the 20 times I've seen it is enough. Because it is a story of my life, but it's.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you say, David?
Okay, so my initial was agreeing with you. Switch to All-Star, perfect. But I just realized most of what I watch on TV is Love Something, Island, Blind, one of those shows. So if it just slowly switched to Shrek every time, I think I would probably get a kick out of that.
So your favorite movie then?
Yeah, it's second favorite
V
movie.
for Vendetta. If that continued to play Smash Mouth, you'd be okay with that. Actually, no, we didn't say that would be the case, right?
Right.
Yeah, the movies stay the same.
It would turn into Shrek.
It would turn into Shrek. I've already seen it like 450 times.
Remember.
So I just have to remember it.
So think of it this way, though, and then this is kind of an interesting thought that just popped up. Like, what if, like, you pick the movie, right, that always turns into Shrek, and you just get tired of it? Would that not force you to go out and do something else and not sit in front of the damn TV all day?
Oh, good call. I like my answer now. You just made my answer way better.
Yeah, that's a good.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Do you think it would turn people insane?
Probably.
When you have more violence?
I think either.
Well, wait, we didn't get. We also didn't get your answer yet.
What is your answer? It's your question.
I'll say this. I'd rather the music. It's weird because I grew up with music, right? But as I grew older throughout my life, I think I'm more into movies than the music.
Okay.
So now I would choose, I'd rather music turn into All-Star.
Okay.
Smash Mouth. But I think when I was younger, I would choose the movie.
So you and me are in agreement. I don't know, man. I'm kind of thinking of that other way now.
I mean, it sucks either way.
It sucks either way. Yeah, I mean, that's what these would you rather questions are.
Oh darn! I have to go hike more because I can't watch Shrek anymore.
That would really help me lose this weight.
That 100 pounds will come off in the next 3 months.
That would suck though.
Well, not
I think I'm changing mine to that one. I think I'm going to change mine to having Shrek come on every movie.
You're gonna go home tonight and put on Top Gun, and then like halfway through, be like, oh, I can only see Shrek. I was gonna go for a walk.
Yeah. So we got 1 for music and 2 for the movie. All right. Tell you what, I'll do the next one here. I had. This is a great one. Would you rather have diarrhea during your wedding ceremony or have it during your wedding night?
Oh my God.
I mean, you guys are married, so like think back to that day.
I mean,
I'll let you go first on this one.
So let's break.
I got my answer.
He's like, it happened.
Yeah. Hypothetically. So during the wedding ceremony, you're in front of everybody. Everyone's looking at you. And for the most part, they see the backside of you a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. But the wedding night, does that mean the after party? Does that mean in your bedroom with your wife?
I'm assuming it's in the bedroom with your wife.
I want to say in the bedroom with the wife because she already signed. We are good to go, and no one else will know. I want to go. Yeah, no take backs. You can't divorce me. I think I would go to that route just because I just can't imagine everyone showing up, flying out, renting suits, whatever it is, right? All these things, hotels, all this, and then I crap myself in front of everybody.
Okay.
What if I'm in the house of God?
Well, another question is, has she said yes yet?
No.
Like, do you crap yourself before?
I would assume no. I would assume.
Well, because the wedding ceremony is long, but like it could be like right at the end, you're like relieved, and it's like, bleh.
But also, it's not until she signs the wedding certificate.
Yeah, but most people do that a day before.
No, the ceremony itself, it's all, step by step motion,
It's just
but it's not legal.
Yeah.
So if you crap yourself, she could just leave you and be like, this fucking disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah, very true. I'm trying to think when
You gotta
if we
lock her
signed
in.
ours at. I can't remember if we signed ours there or if we did it before.
It's usually after. I mean, I guess it's whenever that.
Well, no,
day.
you have to go before because we didn't know. Nobody had mentioned that you have to go down to the court and like sign up for
It's
it.
like, yeah,
so we had to
within,
like
like,
race
72
down
hours
there.
or
I
something
guess
like
to your point, you got to
Yeah, it
record
was-
it. So it's not official until it's recorded.
You just have to have a like a notary. You have to have a.
It's on paper, sure, but it's not really official until you record it, right? And the city knows. No one knows that
True,
you're married until
yeah.
the city knows.
Yeah, I think technically when you go to court to get the certificate, that's technically when you're legally married.
So either way, things couldn't progress no matter which scenario now.
Right.
But I think I'd rather do it in front of one person as opposed to 100 or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay, David.
Well, I was going to just say, yeah, night, because I don't know. I could just be wandering around and shit myself in the middle of a hotel area. But I guess if you're with the wife, when you do it in the evening, I'm still going with that, but
Okay.
Yeah.
it just makes it worse.
I'm going to go with at the ceremony, and let me tell you why. So,
Shut the fuck up.
No.
if you know you have it, right? Tell your best man, hey, buddy, my stomach's burbling. Go give me some Depends. We got to get this going.
No, there's no stopping it.
There's no.
No. It's coming. It's
No
coming
matter-
out like normal
Are you
clothing.
gonna have a
Yeah.
blowout?
No, yeah. There's no defense here.
Damn it.
There's no-
That was my whole defense. Was like I could just. It's not like I'm in the middle of something with just my wife at the end of the night. We could just be in the hotel room, sitting in a chair, drinking, and being like, "Blip." So that
Yeah,
that
but
was
then it
my answer.
smells like
Yeah, but that's fine. Who cares?
your wife.
Well, hopefully not that bad.
So you're thinking in front of everyone now still?
Well, if you can't use Depends or
Pans?
Depends, can't use those Depends. Well, then, yeah, I guess wedding night makes the most sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're all in agreement on that one. That one sucked. David, you're
nasty.
next. That was a nasty one.
All right, I had a couple, but the one I'm going to go with. Would you rather live in Jurassic Park or The Walking Dead?
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh, I feel like this is going to be the one where we argue.
Hold on.
I'm going to go first.
Can you?
Mine is well. What are you going to ask?
I was gonna say before. Actually, just go for it. Just go for it.
Well,
I was
now
gonna say try and explain the two because that's what is going through our heads right now, right? Like
explain the two. Oh, you want me to explain
the environments?
One has giant dinosaurs that can eat you, and one has some people that probably can't move that fast.
no, there's more than that. There's more than that. So you got.
So we're adding things.
One has dinosaurs, of course, right? But the people around there are there to help you for the most. You're a team. You're trying to survive all together. Whereas The Walking Dead, you got zombies, but you got also people trying to kill you.
But you
that
also
don't
have
trust
buddies,
you.
too. You also can clan up with people as well.
Clan. What was your clan name be?
My clan name? I don't know.
Think about it.
Basic Men, let's go.
mine was soap. So
Oh, from Call of Duty.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what that is.
That's a guy on Call of Duty.
That's why you go by Gojo on most of
Yeah,
your stuff.
that's why Gojo is my gamer tag. Is we started a clan in Counter Strike in this had to have been the late '90s, early 2000s, and everybody in the clan
Fucking
was
nerd, dude.
Everybody in the clan was a different soap. So my brother is Lava, which is a hand soap. Gojo's like a mechanic soap. People were Dove, Irish Spring. Like everybody had just a different soap. And it wasn't like a big clan, but it was fun.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
So back to the question.
I'll just shut the fuck up now.
All right. So, David, you go first. You don't shut up. Tell us what you want. What's your environment? You want dinosaurs or you want zombies? You want to be eaten alive or eaten alive?
Right.
I'm going to go with eaten alive.
For 500, Bob?
No, I think I'm going to go with The Walking Dead. I feel like I got a better chance. I can kind of outrun those things, and they don't just eat. I mean, they're not fucking 40 feet tall.
Yeah, but also too, there's no. Are we thinking you're in the jungle in Jurassic Park, or is there some sort of like living scenario? Like there's like the original Jurassic Park. You can go in the kitchen, get the Jello.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
You know,
you're in the.
Whereas Walking
park.
Dead, there's no supply.
Okay, so we're
Unless you find like a prison or
We're in
something.
the worlds of those two places.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still taking Walking Dead.
Still doing Walking Dead?
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
It sounds like wandering through woods trying to avoid people. That sounds fun. I already do that.
I was like, you already do that.
Okay.
I think I would do Walking Dead. I wouldn't last very long. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. I don't think I would last long.
Well, I don't think anyone. Yeah, exactly.
Although seeing dinosaurs would be kind of cool. And if I were to die by dinosaur, that'd be a lot of. I mean, at least you're like, oh, cool, wow,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But I think it would be. I don't know, man. It's one of those things where I look at it as a comfort wise. Like, I feel like in Jurassic Park, you'd be more comfortable because it's an actual park and you get to, see some of the amenities and such.
Sure.
In Walking Dead, as you go on, it just is terrible.
So you're
don't
thinking
shower.
like you might die either way. So
I don't know. There was a whole season of Walking Dead where they were living in a town and everybody was happy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but they were forced into this weird, awkward living scenario, and they didn't have their guns, and it was
spoiler. No, I'm just kidding.
10 years ago.
So I guess my true answer would be I think Jurassic Park would be my answer, just because it'd be one, cool to see dinosaurs. I've always been a big dinosaur fan, and I know some of our listeners want us to talk about dinosaurs. Remember?
Sure.
But anyways, I think that would be my answer. Would be Jurassic Park, just to see dinosaurs.
Okay.
What do you got?
Now it's on me.
Yeah,
The tiebreaker.
tiebreaker. Yeah.
You know, I really feel like I might have a chance with zombies. And I feel like it would be, because of the show, I feel like they've learned a way to find food and supplies, and you got to be very strategic in your thinking. And if you have a bad group of people, you got to go. Whereas Jurassic Park, these things will they will outrun you for the most part.
Exactly.
They will murder.
Giants.
They are just, there's no concept. I mean, where I win, and I'd be so scared to like leave. You got the velociraptors, like clever girl, and they just like ambush you from the side,
Yeah, but
just think about
you
that,
wouldn't
like-
come back though. You wouldn't come back to life. Like
Like, even if you had a tank, like, how long is the tank gonna last?
Yeah.
It's not gonna last
Now,
forever.
to your point, would I love to see dinosaurs? Fuck yeah. But like survival mode, definitely zombies. Like Walking Dead zombies, they just walk. Now 28 days later
I was gonna
zombies.
say, the type of zombies definitely does matter.
Wait,
Yeah.
I mean, it says walking. We're saying Walking Dead, not 28 days. 28 days later changes the ball game a little bit.
Well, what about this question? So, like, what about living in a world of dinosaurs or living in a world of zombies, period? And you could have all different kinds of zombies there, the same as you would have all different kinds of dinosaurs.
You mean sprint or walking?
Sprints or walking, and then you have
Big fat ones that blow up, and
everything. Kind of like a Resident Evil kind of thing. Where they have,
that
Resident
was
Evil.
This Is Us, or no, not This Is Us. What the fuck was the one with Pablo Pascal? This Is the End.
No.
The End.
Oh my
The End
God.
of Us. End of Us.
No.
What the fuck is that zombie show where it's like the mushroom based zombies?
Right.
Like they had like the big ones, like the berserkers or something.
Yeah,
they
there's
come
all
out and they're
different kinds.
and they go.
Right.
It's The Last of Us.
The Last
The
of Us.
Last
there
of
you go.
Us. I was
You were close.
mildly close.
Yeah.
Mildly.
Not strongly, but mildly.
Spicy.
Like 53% close.
Kind of.
Like, yeah, like what if you lived in that world? Because there's so many different kinds, right? There's some like real fast ones, real slow ones, big berserker ones, things that blow up.
I'm taking the zombies still.
Still, okay.
Yeah, dinosaurs, man. I feel like with the zombies, it's like, all right, you get overrun. But if you're overrun, like as long as they're not coming from every single direction, you can still probably
I
run.
think the definition of overrun is they're coming from every different
yeah, that makes sense too. It's a good point. It's an excellent point, sir.
Yeah, if we're thinking about survival, I mean, it's really depicted on the details. You know,
It comes down to I mean, they're both gonna suck. Eventually, you are gonna get overrun. So,
Yeah,
but I think I'm gonna take the zombies.
I think zombies would be
Going
the
zombies?
safer.
And I lose
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
I know we said each one, but can I do one more?
No, let's keep going. Let's
I want to
this.
do one more because I saw this one.
If you don't choose it, I'm going to.
Yeah, right. All right. So this is a good one. So it's would you rather have taste buds on your fingertips or have your internal monologue broadcasted aloud at all times?
Fingertips. Hands down.
Hands down.
I
man.
would be in jail, canceled,
Yeah.
killed.
It'd be so fast.
Like hearing what people think or hearing what I think out loud.
Imagine what your fingers touch, bro.
Like I
Don't
wouldn't
care.
be able to
You
keep a
wipe
girlfriend.
You wipe your ass.
Yep. Nobody would like me.
Yeah. No friends. I couldn't keep a job. You know, like I really feel like if my internal monologue, I'm dark.
I mean, like, how many times have I left here and you're just like, fucking David?
But I say that out loud.
Yeah, I know, most of the time. But not when you mean it, though.
There was actually a movie that just came out. That just came out. It had Tom Holland in it, and it was basically about. I mean, not the fingertips thing, but the thoughts being out in the air.
Talking about Spider-Man?
Yeah, it wasn't.
Climb.
He's been in like 8 Spider-Man.
No, it was him and the chick from
Zendaya.
Star Wars. No, the chick from Star Wars. I'm looking it up right now. Hold on.
Ray's the character, but
Right.
I don't remember her name.
Anyways, basically, they lived in a world. Chaos walking is what it was called.
Chaos
Walking. And so basically, all the men, every thought that came into their mind would be above them, and you could hear it audibly. And so there were times like he in this chick, and it didn't happen to women. And this was a society of all men because women weren't around, right?
Was it like a perfect
Clearly.
society?
No.
Okay. Asking for a friend, David nudged me.
Basically, though, like this girl finds him or whatever, and they start walking through the woods, like trying to go to a certain place or whatever. And those thoughts were going through his head.
Oh no, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw clips of it actually, and he had to like pretend his thought at the end. He had to like trick the person, right?
Right.
Oh my God.
So that's kind of what we're talking about, man.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's something that you could eventually learn to control.
But it would be annoying as shit.
It would be annoying as shit.
And I'd rather
But you
touch
know
my
what's
food and be like, this is good.
You'd rather taste your asshole every time you wipe your ass?
Do you put your finger?
Wait,
do you put your finger?
Yeah,
in
you
your
don't use
asshole?
toilet paper?
I'm just saying, like the toilet paper and shit. Like you.
It shouldn't. You shouldn't
Okay,
be putting
what about-
finger to
okay, what
finger
other
to asshole.
Gloves.
You want to?
Gloves.
Yep, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Gloves.
Damn it! Didn't think of gloves.
Wait, hold on. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Chris,
no,
Chris,
let's just
gloves-
get ahead of
gloves-
ourselves.
No, we're going back.
Joey, gloves don't exist in this world.
Yes,
They've never been
gloves.
invented.
Gloves don't exist.
And neither does toilet paper.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But we have flying cars.
I wipe my ass with my hand.
Okay.
Okay. So there's no
That'd be
gloves.
kind of cool if you could just taste whiskey.
David would have his hand in whiskey
At all
all
times.
day.
Be like, do you drink? I'd be like, nope.
I
But I
mean-
taste it all day.
I think over time you would build some tolerance to what you didn't like. it would prevent you from doing certain stuff, obviously.
Right.
But I really do think I could have somewhat of a normal life because I'd have to deal with myself as opposed to dealing with others if my internal monologue.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, that was my extra.
I was like, you guys both looked at me, and I was like, "What?"
That was my extra one. I thought that was a good one.
I have one.
I was
Or
wrong.
do you want to do that?
No, you got it.
Okay. I want us to go all out on this one.
Going all out. All right.
All out on this one. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses? So cute. Or one horse-sized duck?
Well, I mean, would you like to start, or you want me to?
You go ahead. You go ahead.
So-
You look like you have an answer.
I'm fighting 100 duck-sized horses, and the reason is because I feel like one duck-sized horse is basically a velociraptor, and fuck that, I don't want to live in Jurassic Park.
Horse-sized duck. Horse-sized duck. Yeah.
Whatever I said.
Yeah, but they're not like brutal. Even at that size, I feel like they don't got teeth,
Yeah, they just fucking go whoop.
Yeah, but I feel like horse-sized horses are strong as shit.
Well, think
but
about-
we can tame them.
You can fight them into submission and then
Think
ride
about
them.
the size, the duck's head size and bill size compared to its body, and then a horse. That duck's head is going to be like 7.5 feet long.
I just imagine David like punting all these little horse.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm.
These
I
duck-sized
see that
horses.
exact same thing. I'm standing in the middle of the field, and there's 100 duck-sized horses running at me, and I just start like, "All right, man. I played soccer as a kid. I can probably figure this out.
I think you get overrun.
It's possible.
Definitely would get over.
But I think I have a better.
trampled to death by 98 horse-sized.
You would seriously look like
I don't think you can really get trampled. I mean, they weigh like what, 4 pounds?
No, David. At the
So
end of
100 of
this
those,
fight,
that's 400 pounds. But I could take out a couple hundred of them.
At the end of this fight,
a couple of them before.
you're getting literally carried like the 2 snipers on Black Hawk Down when they get overrun. Like they're gonna carry you through the city and whatnot. You're gonna be destroyed. You're gonna be destroyed.
How are they going to carry me? They don't have hands.
You're gonna die.
They're horses.
They'll find a
They're
way.
tiny horses.
They're gonna find a way.
I mean, that's like, I think I could beat up fucking 100 chihuahuas. That's like,
No, you can't.
I definitely could. I'd fuck those things up. I mean, I wouldn't because I love all dogs and even chihuahuas.
Yeah, right.
Just normally not your
I think
chihuahua.
Chihuahuas, those things are from the devil. And those things,
They're fucking ferocious.
yeah, they have teeth and all those. I like the
Aren't they the worst?
They have teeth. Yeah, they do have teeth.
Well, I'm just saying, like the duck-sized horses wouldn't have as bad teeth.
Do you
or
watch
as, like
them?
sharp teeth?
They're like snakes. They eat like fish that are like the length of their body, and they just
do?
kind of go whoop,
What does?
whoop it down. Ducks.
Yeah, but we're talking about
Oh, wait, what kind of
duck-sized
ducks?
horses.
Duck-sized horses. Yeah, they.
Yeah, 100 duck-sized
I mean,
horses.
their head's gonna be like the size of a silver dollar. A little tiny head.
It's not the
How
size.
small do you think ducks are?
They're like a foot long.
David, it's not the size of the dog.
How
in the
big do
fight.
you think how big do you think a duck is? Like it's not going to be like
it's
a
like a-
horse like
no.
2 foot
It's
by
like-
2 foot.
no,
It's going to
it's
be
like
like
a foot and
1
a
by
half.
like 6 inches, 8 inches tall maybe. It's going to be a
think they're a
little
little
tiny
bit bigger.
horse.
No, ducks can get at least
Okay,
a foot
so-
by a foot.
Okay. That's 4 inches difference. But cool.
No, come on. Let's be real here. Let's be.
What's the largest duck?
Largest duck weighs 49 pounds.
Okay.
Oh my god!
All right, well, like, I'm not going to fuck up 149-pound horses, but I could probably get like 10 or 12 of them before I get fucked up.
Muscovy duck is big and probably the biggest of all ducks, with large males reaching 86 centimeters in length. What is that in? What's that in America terms?
Yeah, what's America?
86 centimeters
2.5.
in inches. That's 33 inches.
Which is
The size of
almost 3
Chris's.
Go
Finish
ahead.
my sandwiches. You finish each other's sandwiches?
No.
No? Okay. I was trying to set you up, but whatever. Females sometimes weighing half as much as males. No surprise there. Interesting.
So
What would you do?
So
What would you do?
Let's put some parameters on it, right? So
Yeah.
we have 100 duck-sized horses, but the duck is the largest species of
Largest species of what?
horse. Largest species of duck, right? But that's the size of the horse, right?
Correct.
So it's big. We'll say 50 pounds.
Sure.
Are you still sticking with your answer with 500 pounds of?
That's way more than 500 pounds, man.
Yeah, 50
That's
pounds
like
times 100.
5,000.
That's 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
That's How much does a car weigh?
I was told there would not
like
be math
1,000?
on this.
No, like 3.
3,000?
Yeah, your car probably was like 3,400, 3,500.
Are you saying? What are you saying?
That you're the only one here with a car.
And you guys have trucks. Okay.
Yeah, Chris is probably around 6,000. Mine's like 9,000.
So back to this.
Okay.
What are we doing? Chris?
I'm doing a duck-sized horse. Damn it.
100
Horse-sized duck. Horse-sized duck.
Why
Yeah,
is
but
that?
we understood what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm doing the bigger one, guys, okay?
But why is
'Cause
that?
You can, like you were saying earlier, you can fight them into submission and then tame them. Then you can ride them around. Then you could fly on the back of a duck.
Counterpoint. Have you watched the videos of geese fucking people up and they're only like 2 feet tall?
Yeah, but
Because
we're talking
that's
ducks.
hilarious.
We're talking ducks, not geese.
Well, that's a fowl. That's a waterfowl. So
I want to say this. Shout out to our old guest, my sister Kelsey. Her and her friends made a movie. It's a horror short movie of a geese that's fucking killing them all, and it's insane. It's insane.
there's movies about ducks killing people in their normal sizes.
Yeah, things can
I'm
happen.
I'm sticking with
there?
I'm taking on 100 little tiny horses.
I don't know.
I'm with you, Chris, and hear me out. My reasoning behind this is not. I know I could destroy 100 duck-sized horses. I know I could.
I know I can't.
I know I could. I would do everything in my power, but you'll go down in history. People will make statues of you literally destroying a horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
All right? History class?
Be like a Herculean thing.
I don't know, man. Watch videos of ducks fighting.
Yeah, they flap their wings and they don't do shit.
Yeah, that wing now weighs 2,000 pounds. Well, not the wing. The horse does. Because if we're talking about biggest duck, it's got to be what's a Clydesdale weigh? 2,600 pounds?
I don't know. I was going to say something. I didn't want to ask your wife. Ask your mother.
So, like, what? I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's a Clydesdale weigh?
What does a Clydesdale weigh?
And while we're waiting for this,
1,700 to 2,200 pounds.
so we're talking about a 2,200 pound duck flapping its wings and has a 7-foot face.
Oh my God.
I'm fucking fighting.
See, that's what I would do. Okay, Chris just pulled up Google. He
There you
looked
go.
up horse-sized duck, and on the images, there's a guy literally doing
Karate chopping.
a high kick into a duck's face, and that's exactly what I would do. That's exactly.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, that duck's gonna fuck him up.
No, you just got to get behind it. You got to get behind it.
The thing
Choke
can,
it out.
It can fly.
Shut the fuck up. Ducks cannot fly, dude.
What?
Ducks?
Yeah.
Ducks fly.
Yeah.
Is this a serious thing?
Shut up.
No, this isn't real.
You're thinking of chickens.
Yeah, and chickens actually fly
Chickens
too.
do fly.
They just don't really.
Dude, there's duck migrations.
Oh my God, there is that movie too, right?
So we
old
were
school
growing up
movie?
like, yeah, where he flies
For
the
a second, I seriously thought ducks were like the penguin family.
for a second, or he just learned that ducks fly.
They like fly a little bit and they go down. I didn't know they could keep flight.
No, they migrate
Oh,
thousands.
dude, what
and
am I
thousands.
thinking? Now that I'm here, dude, Old Forester is insane. This whiskey. I'm in a different world right now.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, so you still sticking
Yeah,
with
people
fighting
hunt ducks. Yeah, I get it now. Okay. Yeah.
So you're sticking with your answer though. You're gonna fight a giant duck.
I'm totally fighting a giant duck.
2,000-pound duck that can fly and
No.
move like a fucking
No.
crazy person.
Yeah.
No, you can't put it in the same realm. Just because it's the same size doesn't mean the same weight.
Well, you're making me fight 100 mini horses that weigh as much as the largest duck. So
he has a point.
You've got you're fighting.
I don't care. It's
a
going to
2,200 pound duck.
It's going to lose. That's right.
2,200. You're fighting a fucking Volkswagen Beetle that flies.
And I will prove y'all wrong.
All right. You're fucking, no, that's fucking stupid. Take your chances with a bunch of the little ones.
You know what's even more stupid? When you get freaking dragged away by 100 duck-sized horses in your lifeless body, and you're like coming so confident, and here you are.
I got a chance. I can
do not.
beat. You can't beat.
No, you'll beat.
You can't beat one of them.
No.
And there's only one.
No.
I can probably beat at least 3.
I have to outsmart one. You have to literally get through 150-pound horses the size of ducks.
Yeah, see that?
But they're horses. They can't fly,
Dude, they'll kick your ass literally behind, like
when they kick me. I mean, that's gonna hit me in the shin. I could hop in a tree, and then what are they gonna do?
They'll fight away. They'll stack on each other.
Yeah, and I'll just fucking kick them one by one.
They'll chew the tree down. So I mean, I don't know.
No, you're just wrong.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, out there in the world. This is our new hot dogs and sandwich thing.
Is a hot dog a sandwich type of conversation?
Yes, that's exactly what this is.
Damn.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments and everything like that. Let us know. Shout us out on the social medias.
Wait, Chris, are you sticking with the duck too?
Dude, big duck all day.
You guys are fucking stupid.
You're a pussy, David.
You're fucking stupid.
You're a pussy. You need to join this. You need to take down the big beast. Okay?
They're that wing is like a Volkswagen hitting you in the side of the face.
If it hits you. But if you're quick like me and Chris, it won't happen. It's science.
No,
science.
Not at all. Not at all.
Good deal. Did you have any other ones you wanted to kind of go through, or?
Let me see here. I think that might have been it. I mean, there's some good ones here, but I think we hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and I love doing these, man. These are so much fun. Would you rather's are always great, but there's always a bunch of other questions out there too. And I think we're gonna maybe start doing this a little more often. It's a lot more fun. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see.
I'll say this is reviews, comments, messages definitely help us. If you get some time now, listen to this. If you made it this far, or set a reminder on your phone. Say, "Hey Siri, remind me to do X."
Hey, some of us don't have iPhones.
Oh, you have an Android. See, and here he is. He thinks he can take on 100 duck-sized horses.
And you think you can take on
Android boy?
You think you can fight a Volkswagen?
Because I'm an iPhone guy. That's what happens. Confidence.
It's false sense of confidence.
No, there ain't no false.
This is made of titanium. I'll just throw it in his face. It'll beat it. The duck's gonna die.
We'll see who's standing. But, yeah, leave us a comment. Questions.
Yeah. If you have questions out there that you think that we would want to debate and have a good time over, something you want to hear us talk about, let us know. Let us know in the comments. We don't know what we don't know. And we don't know a lot.
No, I know this. I know David would get his ass kicked.
Fuck that.
Well, cool, man. Before we close it all out, I did want to kind of talk about what we have coming up this season. We have a lot of great guests coming on. We have a lot of fun ideas that we have out there. I know some hiking videos have been kind of on the horizon that we were talking about. We're talking about doing more content out there. Joey, do you know who we have coming up? Or
yeah, so recently we made a list of who we were interested in speaking to, and we got a couple people on the schedule right now. They were at the top of mind. One, which will be the most recent episode,
or the next episode.
Yeah, the
next episode is someone that we know that was raised in a cult.
I'm so excited for that.
It's going to be fun.
I don't even know what to expect there, but I'm so excited. Like that, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. It's reaching out to people that we know and diving into their lives, and you think that everyone lives their same life as you. Right. And definitely not the case. So, and we got somebody as well too, a close friend of ours. He's a therapist.
Yeah.
And we're going to bring him on. We have some other ideas of other people that we know that we would love to have on as guests, but we don't want to necessarily share that because it hasn't necessarily been scheduled yet.
Exactly. Yeah. We have some good ideas on shows that we want to do, guests that we want to have on. If you know anybody out there with great stories, let us know or get them in contact with us. We want to have some cool people on, or, heck, like we've said before, if you just want to come on and shoot the shit with us, that's always fun too.
Yeah, if you're open to sharing your own stories about who you are, where you came from, any hardships that you have a crazy story, that's definitely great. But we have a great time here, like we said. Like most of our fun times that we have are when we're recording, right? And we just want to have a good time. So reach out to us. Yeah,
reach out to us. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. I'm excited for this comeback and everything like that. David, do you have any thoughts on coming episodes or anything like that?
Well, I mean, Joey touched on it. I'm super excited for the cult. Yeah. This person's amazing. I've known her for a while, so it's going to be a really fun episode. Possibly stretch into a second episode and
might be a two.
Keep you guys waiting for a week, and if that happens, I don't apologize. It's going to be worth it. So that's going to be really fun. And then. Our buddy, the therapist, is going to be a really fun episode to kind of dive into that side of it, because a lot of us, and I don't know about you guys, I think you've talked to a therapist before, I've talked to one before, so it's going to be interesting to kind of hear perspective other than going to see one. It's like, what do they do?
What they kind of go through and everything like that. Mm-hmm. That'll be a lot of fun. You know what I am also really excited for coming back and getting back into recording? Black Book episodes.
Oh my God. Hell yes. I don't know about you guys. I mean, we saw, we have the data on it, and it's something that we're really invested in, I would say, maybe.
I think we might be the only ones, but yeah.
Me and Chris, when we're alone, we go down a rabbit hole.
They do.
We go down a rabbit hole.
Super fun, guys.
And Chris is somebody who he's very detailed in the information that he stores in his head about anything and everything. So be on the lookout for different Black Book episodes about conspiracy theories and myths.
Creatures. All kinds of stuff. Exciting. I love talking about that stuff, as you guys know. Who knows? Maybe we do another UFO one down the line.
I hope if we do that, I'm putting foil on my head.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean,
because we're going to have video by then.
We're going to have video.
And we'll definitely have spacesuits. I'm just going to get a spacesuit. Just be like,
that'll be the Halloween episode down the line. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. That's what I'm really looking forward to. Some cool, Black Book episodes and just jumping all full into that,
Yeah, no, this is great, guys. We're in a great spot, a new studio, different content. It's 2.0 with Rise of Basic Men, and we're more confident, more prepared. We're just ready to hit the ground running right now, and we're excited to bring on some new guests, some new content for you guys to listen to. So appreciate you guys being so patient during this break. And again, if you guys have any sort of ideas, questions, or you just want to comment on any of the questions that we talked about today, just let us know.
David, did you have one last thought?
Yeah, I was just going to say, these RBM walks are going to start back up again soon. Chris finally is back off on Saturdays again, so we can all hang out. We don't have to do this stupid Sunday when everybody's super hungover.
Except the one Saturday that actually counts. I told you guys that right before we started recording. I won't be able to do the Capital 10K because the eclipse is happening, the total solar eclipse, which is going to be really cool. I have to work during that entire weekend, which sucks. So I won't be able to do the Cap 10K, but I know David and Joey are still going to do it, right?
Yep.
Totally. Yeah.
David's going to do it.
David's going to do it. And yeah, super, super excited to see that. Sucks that I won't be there, but the RBM walks will be coming back. We'll throw out some social media posts out there just to kind of let everybody know, because I think this episode may come out a little bit after that since we're trying to build up some. But yeah, super excited for these walks to get back going and build that community.
Love it. Well, guys, I think this is a great ending to the first episode of season 2.
Yes.
And I appreciate you guys. David, good luck with the duck-sized horse. Ooh, baby. Yeah.
There's 100 of them.
There's 100 of them, baby. Well, guys, as always, keep rising, keep inspiring, and remember,
your story matters! Let's go! Cheers. Cheers again.
Also,
Show, yeah.
I mean, we're back. We're fucking back.
Back, baby.
It needs to be explosive. It needs to be fucking in their face right now. It needs to be like, yeah, they're back.
We've got monster trucks, motorcycles, and mayhem. Plus more.
Hey, boys. We're back.
Shut up.
Time.
Shut up.
Oh, okay.
You shut your
I'm working.
fucking beautiful mouth. You shut your fucking mouth when you're talking to me.
So you could do it like this and just be like a...